And joining us on the phone now is Mr. Eric Parkinson. Eric is the CEO of Hanover House Incorporated. HHSE is their stock symbol. Eric, welcome back to the program.
Thanks, Don. It's great to be back.
Well, of course, Eric, all the buzz in Hollywood this last week was, of course, the animated film Finding Dory, which broke all the records for an opening weekend. But you folks had a movie open pretty well, that did pretty well in addition, didn't you?
We did, and although I think anybody would die to have the grosses that Disney had with Finding Dory, over $30,000 per screen and about $135 million gross, we did come in second to them on the per screen average. So we were the number one grossing film for an independent studio on a per screen basis, and the number two per screen basis film in the country behind only Finding Dory. The film is called The Homeless Billionaire. It was shot primarily in New York, and we opened exclusively at the Regal Ewok, which is in New York on Times Square. And the weekend we did $19,771, which is a huge response for one screen. And then we turned around, and on Monday we did $5,300. On Tuesday we did $4,909. I'm told that we did $5,800 yesterday on Wednesday. So we're going to end up at about $40,000 for the week, which is stellar for any movie, but for an independent film, it's pretty much off the charts.
Well, yeah, I have to agree with you, because you hear about independent films that are really struggling to get noticed, struggling to get anybody in the seats. You folks did extraordinarily well.
We did, and I think part of the benefit is that the movie has a real kind of an old school appeal as being a romantic comedy in the tradition of something like When Harry Met Sally. The major studios just simply aren't making feel-good romantic comedies right now. Everybody seems to be focused in on superheroes and costume characters and big, loud explosions. And I know there's a huge market for that, but I think Finding Dory shows that there's also a market for family appeal films. And I think that A Homeless Billionaire shows that there's still a market for romantic comedies. People want to go on a date. And I think The Homeless Billionaire has proven that that's a good date movie. We're excited to have this strong of a launch because we're expanding the film on Labor Day, which is the September 2nd weekend, and we'll be playing at more than 100 markets. Wow. So, I wouldn't expect that we would do $40,000 in 1 week per theater in those 100 markets, but we certainly have established that the movie has a solid audience. So that's an exciting piece of news for us.
Once again, Hanover House Incorporated, HHSC, the movie is Homeless Billionaire. Eric, congratulations on that great success. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Sean. Bye.